Hello, this is Brian Mounts with Turf Mechanic, coming to you once again with a liquid dethatching video. Today it's October 6th. I woke up this morning and my thermometer outside said it was 37 degrees. It's starting to feel like autumn, that's for sure, but it is still supposed to get up to almost 80 today. And today, by the way, is 1 day shy of 3 weeks since I last put down liquid dethatching products. There's a bit of a myth out there, I think, that you can only use liquid dethatching products in the summer, and that's just not the case. Today, it's about a day early. I'm busy tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and put down my 5th application of liquid dethatching products on my lawn. Again, I'm going to be putting 3 different products down, 1 product on 1 part of my yard, and so forth. I got 3 parts of my yard. If you haven't been following along with this series, there is a playlist that you can catch up on. It's got a handful of videos in it now. I'll link to it down below in the description. But I do want to talk a little bit about the fall or colder weather. These products are composting the thatch layer in your lawn. That's what they do. That's what they are trying to encourage. And if you've ever done any sort of composting before, then you know that composting happens when beneficial bacteria and microbes are actively eating organic matter. You need moisture for this to happen, and you need heat. Usually in a composting situation, the heat kind of continues to expand as the microbial activity gets more and more thorough. But in a lawn, we don't have like a big 3-foot, 1 cubic yard pile. It's a flat piece of property. The composting situation there is so very different. The heat is never going to get as high as it is in a compost pile, but because we are at the end of summer and the early to mid part of fall, the soil temperatures are still warm, and that's what matters. Here in my neck of the woods, overnight temperatures are getting down into the upper 30s now, and daytime temperatures are still in the upper 70s. But later, in about 5 days, the forecast is bringing our high temperatures into the upper 50s. So I'm going to use this opportunity to lay down an extra dose of liquid dethatching products. I'm going to be putting Nature's Biological Dethatcher here on this part of the lawn that I'm sitting on. And then I'm going to be putting next D-Thatch on my kids' playground area again. And I'll be putting Lawn Star's product over on the other side of the house again. Soil temperatures are still quite warm because we haven't really had a cool off. This stuff is going to work just fine. If you go over to Nature's Lawn website and take a look at their biological dethatcher page, they plainly say right on the page in the documentation that so long as soil temperatures are in that 65-degree range, that these products should remain active and working so long as the soil under the thatch layer is moist. And that's just a little caveat to this video too. This as a quick follow-up to my video about my rusty fungal tips from a few days ago. I'm adding to all of these dethatching products a dose of Simple Plant Foods Simple Green. This is ChemWise's nitrogen plus miners, and the nitrogen will help grow it out. And that's where we get back to extremely deep watering. I have a really bad thatch problem in areas of my yard, and many of you probably do too if you're watching this video. Maybe not if you're a subscriber. Not everybody that subscribes to this channel has a thatch problem, but certainly people who are searching for this information do. If you've got a bad thatch problem, a basic watering job really just waters the thatch layer. It takes an enormous amount of water to saturate the thatch layer and get the soil under the thatch layer moist. That's what we're looking at. When I do this, when I put these products down, I literally turn my sprinkler on for 4 hours straight. That way I can water these products in to the thatch layer, get them through the thatch layer all the way to the soil underneath. It's a big water job, but it's the only way to get the soil wet. And once I do that, the thatch layer then acts like, I don't know, like an insulating sponge. It just keeps everything moist underneath. So you don't have to do it very often, but you do have to do a very deep watering to get the process started. I'm going to leave some links down in the description below, definitely a link to the playlist, and a link to what is thatch video, because I think that is very helpful for people who are new to this problem to understand more about the problem. Make sure to take a look at those. And now I'm going to go spray the yard down a little bit, and I'll take a little bit of a footage for your viewing pleasure. And then I'll report back, I don't know, in a few weeks after things get really cold and let you know what I think. All right, we're all done. I wanted to say thank you again for watching this channel. I hope this series has been helpful for you. Please hit the like button if it has. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you've got any questions about thatch, liquid thatch products, just drop them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. I'm going to sit here and bask in the sun with the sprinklers going and enjoy the rest of the day with my kids. Take care.